Everybody, we got an incredible day of projects here. It's early fall, the weather is perfect, the temperatures are ideal, and today is the day of stumps. We're gonna run out to Cove School District first thing this morning. We're gonna work with the folks in the ag department and a whole bunch of their students so that we can not only help them remove some stumps so they can build their addition on, but we're also gonna get a chance to work with the kids individually and teach them how easy it is to do it yourself. Then we're gonna come back, hook up to some different equipment, and tow up into the foothills to our local archery club. They're trying to develop their area so that they can host a national event, but that means camping spots, and they need to remove some stumps, and we're gonna be here to help. It's a special 2-episode run of Build It Better DIY, sponsored by Barretto. Let's get it started now. Gonna make a little pit stop here this morning before we get out to the project site at the school district. I went to maintenance the machine today and realized that I'm out of grease. My entire case of grease was empty, and I am an absolute maintenance fanatic. And it all starts with greasing. If you grease your equipment, it will last longer, no doubt about it. So I'm gonna make a pit stop at Napa Auto Parts, grab a case of grease, and then I can maintenance my equipment when I get to the project site and before I run the equipment. We've been doing their video series for a few years now. All right, now we can maintenance our equipment properly. Let's go. We're gonna go up here to the agricultural buildings. All right, we're here. Let's go meet up with our people, get our plan. Anyway, so tell me, what's our project out here this morning?
We're gonna be grinding some stumps out back that we had some old trees before that kind of started to get dead around the roots, and we knew we were gonna be developing back there with new buildings and new facilities, and so we decided that we'd take those trees out last year, and what's left behind is those stumps.
So you're gonna build like an addition on then, or like a new building?
So there's a new building coming in addition to, we're putting in a new greenhouse there, and so having trees over the greenhouse would kind of defeat the purpose of the greenhouse total, so we needed to get those trees kind of removed before the greenhouse plastic went on, and they were kind of creating a problem back there. So
sure, no problem. Well, why don't you show me real quick?
All right.
And I think we'll have some students join us this morning too.
Yep.
Right? That'll be awesome. Yeah, last spring. Okay. Obviously, my goal isn't just to eliminate the stump, but I'd like to show these kids how non-intimidating this piece of equipment is and how they can do this themselves. When they grow up and they've got a home and a stump in the backyard, they have two choices. You can run down and go rent a stump grinder at the rental place and take care of it yourself for a fraction of the cost, or if you have lots of money and you want to hire like Miller's Tree Service, they can come take it out for you. But to give kids the ability to do some of these projects themselves later in life, I think that's, like, for me, like a real goal out of this morning. So, and to show them and the viewers how non-intimidating this piece of equipment is. They're so easy to run. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and unload the equipment. I've got a maintenance set. I need to grease the equipment and get it ready to go. And then I'll probably take a shovel and pull a little bit of material back, and we'll be ready for the kids. They've got, what, another 20, 30 minutes or so?
They have 8:55 is when they'll be here, so 10 minutes is when they'll be
10? We'll hustle. Awesome. Well, thank you. Let me get everything going here. We'll get it ready. Thank you. All right, let's get the machine. Okay, first things first. Got a whole bin full of personal protection equipment, or PPE. I've got helmets with face shields. I've got hearing protection. I've got everything in that bin. Now what I need to do is offload the equipment and get it walked into the backyard. Let the tilt deck free. This particular model, the SG37, is the big dog, and it has an electronic choke and everything. So you just hit the ignition switch, open up the fuel. All right, I'm gonna let it warm up while I get the chains off and get it freed up and ready to go. All right, the front chain is tight, so I'm gonna walk it forward. Take the tension off that chain. All right, we're ready to go. If you're enjoying this video, please click like and subscribe to see more of Build It Better DIY. Yeah, one of the first things I like to always do is come out and use a shovel to pull some dirt material away from the stump. Pull it back, because if there's a rock in there, that wheel comes around, hits it, can throw that rock. You don't want to have that happening. So, I'm going to pull some material back. Make sure that I do everything I can to find those little rocks before I ever start grinding the stump. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. Rocks. Why do you dig away first? Even these little rocks. You hit them just right, they can turn into a little bullet. I dig away, I eliminate the opportunity for those rocks to catch that wheel, hit somebody, hit a car, hit the building. They go out of there real fast, so I'm going to dig around this one a little more. A couple more little ones in there. Just like that one right there. I got pretty well dug out all the way around. Feel pretty confident there's not a rock, at least in the top inch or so of soil. So students are in the building. We'll start to see them here in a few minutes, but I want to get my area prepped, ready to go. You know, not only do you have to grease the machine and check your fluids and make sure the oil's good and everything else, but you want to look at these green teeth. These green teeth can get worn. This machine's pretty new, but I'm still going to inspect them every time before I run the machine. If they start getting chewed up and breaking apart, they're not effective, number one. Number two, makes the machine overwork, damage the machine. They're real easy to change, but if you don't inspect them, you'll never know. Because those are the secret to success. Those are what make this machine go. All right, we're ready to go. So with this machine, you guys have all seen a stump grinder before maybe? No? Yeah? Okay. So one of my goals today is to not just show you guys how to operate, but I want it to be intimidating for you guys ever to like operate one. Because one of these days, you guys are gonna have your own home, your own yard, and you're gonna have a choice. There's a stump. You can either pay a big service to come remove it and pay them a whole bunch of money, or you can go rent one. So I'm hoping to give you guys like maybe that, call it the life skill or that initial training. You can say when I was 16, 17, 18 years old, I ran a stump grinder. I know I can do this and it's really simple. Don't let this machine be intimidating, but we do want to respect it because it's got a lot of power. It's going to throw rocks and debris. So we're going to wear what's called PPE, personal protection equipment. We've got helmets with hearing protection, face shields, gloves. I've got eye protection too. I want to make sure you guys are safe and nobody gets hurt. So I'll walk you guys through how to run it. Each and every one of you get a chance to operate it. As we wipe away the stump and move forward, we'll probably even reposition around the stump a couple of times and we'll get the entire stump ground down. We'll work out the kind of the root system that go out in different directions. I went around it with a shovel. I dug it up. I got rid of as many of the rocks as I could find, so it shouldn't be anything flying, but we don't want anybody standing in front of the machine. If the machine's pointed that direction, everybody stay back here. That way nobody gets hit with any flying debris of any kind, okay? All right, who's first? Oh, well, all right, ladies first. All right, let's get you outfitted. Eye protection. Excellent. All right. Generally let it warm up, but this one's warmed up plenty good. All right, so this is left track, right track. So just real slowly push them forward like that till you walk it up. We're gonna walk it up to the stump real slow. There you go. All right, and stop. All right, so what you wanna do is you wanna lower this. Right here, just lower it down, push that up until it touches the stump. Yep, right there, okay. So now you've set your depth, right? Now it's ready to go, but we need to run the RPMs up. Keep debris from flying back. All right, so this, okay, so just put your hand there. Okay, now use your thumb. This time you do that for up and down. Okay, so you go up to keep your depth going, okay? And then right here, okay, now hit that. Okay, yep. Now all you're gonna do is swing it to the right. I want you to swing right. Keep going. Swing all the way right. Right, now go all the way left. See that? All right, now use your thumb, lower it. Right there, okay, now swing right. All right, you just give it a bump. Stop, give it a bump. There, now come left. There we go, there we go. Now we're grinding. Now give it a bump. Come to the right. Oh yeah, we're in business now. All right, give it a bump. Come back to the right, go slow. This is an elm, right? So it's gonna be hard to spot. Keep swinging. You just want to go through slow, let it chew as it goes. There you go. Come back to the right. More. There's a little bit of a root out there. All right. Come back across. Okay, and then lower it down real slow. Nope, that's raising it. Lower it down real slow. Let the hand off that. Oops, stop. There we go. Good job. All right. Who's next? All right. Now I want you to go down just a little bit. Now you're in the wood. All right, dip it again. All right, there you go. Drop it. Now left. Then we're going to go back and forth and lower it a little bit on each pass until we feel it bite the wood.
Okay.
Just start wiping it away back and forth, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's fire it up. Swipe to the right. Nice. Get the meat of that one. Give it 5 seconds to get the full RPM. If you're enjoying this video, please click like and subscribe to see more of Build It Better DIY. Good, good. Our ground was getting a little uneven because of all the material. All right, go ahead and walk it forward, both bars forward. There you go. Now this is your RPM. It's going to push it all the way forward, full power. Tally ho, here we go. All right, keep coming all the way. Hey, good job. You ever done that before?
No.
Could you do it if you had to?
Yeah.
Good deal. That's what I was hoping. Good. The first group of students is done. You know, my biggest hope out of this is that all the kids that we work with today get the basic understanding and ability to run a stump grinder, that they're not intimidated by it, that they know they can do these projects on their own at home just simply by going and picking up a stump grinder like the Bretto 37 SG from their local rental dealer. You know, we've got a good one here locally and he's got 4 or 5 of them out there. So, you know, this is something these kids can help their families with, or someday when they've got their own home, go grind a stump out of their yard if they need to. What I'm gonna do is there's another group of students coming just a little bit. I don't have enough of this stump left to do an entire class. We're gonna transition over to another elm. But what I'm gonna do in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this material pulled back. I'm gonna walk the machine back, use my shovel to pull it back, find out where all of the remaining roots and base and everything are. And I'm gonna go as fast as I can for the next 30 minutes before the next class gets here. So I get this cleaned up, finished up, and we get this stump wrapped up and all of the mulch pushed back in. And then we're gonna walk it over and get it to the next stump. So let's do it. Time's burning. We got to get it rolling. All right, what I did was take it down about 18 inches. I mean, I went well over a foot deep, got as many of the roots going out in different directions as I could, got a lot of mulch, soil, everything else. I'm gonna shovel it all back in the hole. It's gonna settle, be ready for some grass seed, whatever the next phase of the project is here for Cove School District, but this stump is done. I get this shoveled in, get ready for the second session of students that are coming in. Who's got another big elm stump right back there waiting for us. Okay, all right, run the RPMs all the way, push it all the way forward, full power. There you go. If you had to go home today and grind a stump in your backyard, could you do it?
Yeah.
You could. You feel empowered, like you're not scared of it. Now you know how to run it. You could do it. You feel confident?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Hey, bring me another student. Okay.
Okay.
Mission accomplished again. Well, that's all for today. We're going to keep working with the kids here at Cove School District to eliminate all the stumps on the property. But that's going to be future videos for another day, because today we've got to get loaded up, go back across the valley, get in a different truck with a trailer behind it that's got a mini skid steer and the smaller stump grinder. We have to get out to the archery club. But I started thinking about something as I was working here today with the kids. The name of our show is Build It Better DIY. And the truth couldn't have been more today. Building it better, build the next generation better, and teach them how to DIY. That was what was going through my mind all day today, was working with these young men and women, feeling like I was empowering them with knowledge, skills, confidence, passing that knowledge and ability down to the next generation so that they can do these projects themselves at home someday down the line. Once again, Build It Better DIY isn't just the project, it's the next generation. So all of you out there, take the time to pass skills that you have down to the next generation. That's all the time we have for this week's program, folks, but tune into the next program that drops when we're out at the archery range, helping them build the campgrounds and get it set up so that they can host a national shoot someday. But that's a future episode of Build It Better DIY, sponsored by Barretto. Let's go.